Hi there, my name is Yame and I'm a belly dance performer and teacher here at SharqiDance.com, a place where you can learn belly dance online with kindness, love, and support. And over the next few weeks and months, I'm going to be releasing weekly belly dance videos on basic belly dance technique. So if you're interested in learning that from me, go ahead and hit the subscribe button to be notified when a new video comes up. And today we're going to be working on pelvic tilts or pelvic tucks and releases. So let's go ahead and get up and get started. So let's start standing in our basic belly dance posture. If you haven't looked at my video on basic posture just yet, go ahead and do so first. I'm going to link that in the description below. So as a quick recap, we want our feet about hip distance apart, so the width of our hip bones. The tailbone down, so length through the lower back, a slight engagement through the lower abs, and the knees are soft. Chest is open, shoulders and ribs relaxed. So from here, I want to show you this movement from the side. We're going to be working on tilting our pelvis in and tilting our pelvis out, also known as tucking the pelvis and releasing the pelvis. So to tilt in, we want to bend the knees a little bit more to give us more range, lengthen through the lower back even more, and kind of contract the lower part of the belly, keeping the glute muscles relaxed. And then as we release, we come through neutral and shorten the lower back, lengthen the lower abs, coming into the release position. So it's a very, very subtle shift between the tucks and the releases. Tilting the pelvis in and tilting out. In and out. In and out. So as we tuck, we're squeezing through the lower part of the belly. The belly button comes in towards the spine and the lower back becomes longer. As we release, we're releasing the abdominals. Belly button goes out away from the spine and the lower back becomes shorter, a space. So in and out. In, out, in, out. Good. I'll show you the movement from the front. So tuck and release, tuck, release, tuck, release, tuck, release. I could cue this as an in and out, in, out, in, out, in, out. So a couple of things to keep in mind with this movement is that we're tilting in and out without changing too much the alignment of our hips. So think about where your hip bones are placed, and they're kind of stacked right underneath the ribs. So as we tilt in and out, we want the hip bones mostly to still be in alignment underneath our ribs, as opposed to shifting forward of the ribs or shifting behind the front of the ribs. So hip bones not coming forward and not coming behind. So we're not kind of doing like a pendulum forward and back with this movement. We're really staying aligned right underneath the ribs as we tilt in and out. Also important to keep the glutes relaxed, using the abdominal muscles to get the most depth of the movement, and not to crunch the lower back so much that we're releasing, really lifting the butt back. So the release is a small, subtle movement. We don't need to crunch in those muscles and overextend our lower back. So just coming from neutral, a little bit of a tuck, through neutral, a little bit of a release. Subtle, subtle movements. Another thing to keep in mind is trying to stabilize the upper body. So we're not flexing through the mid upper back here. We're not allowing the chest to go up and down or forward and back. So the body, before we're used to doing these isolation movements, the whole body kind of wants to go along for the ride. We're trying not to do that, so we really try to stabilize our ribs, our chest, our upper back as much as we can, our shoulders, and moving from the waist down. So you can see the chest, the ribs are pretty stable as the pelvis tilts in and out, in and out, in and out, in and out. Very nice. Let's take a deep breath in. Breathe out. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to hit like, comment, and subscribe. And if you want to learn belly dance from me online with real-time feedback, either in a group or a private setting, you can go ahead and visit SharqiDance.com, link in the description below, and see what we have to offer and if any of our classes work for you. And I hope you have a great rest of your day or night. Happy dancing. I'll see you next time.